Welcome back, guys, for more Timberborn. What are we going to do in this episode? Well, stick a pin in that. When I was recording the intro for the last video, there was a section that I edited out. You know, it's funny. Just while I was sitting down to do the intro, I was looking at this and I was thinking, I think I could increase the output of the water wheels in this center channel by 50%. Yeah. The only problem, it would mean ripping out the water wheels and the platforms underneath and potentially like dynamiting down another tile. And the thing is, I don't know if it would work. So we're going to forget about all that nonsense. I'm going to get on with this. We're going to finish the design that I have. And then probably tomorrow, I'm going to spend some time in R&D. Research and development, for those who don't know. I'm going to spend some time in R&D and see if that would actually work. Well, guys, I did go away to R&D, and the answer is it does work, so we're going to do it. Oh, this is going to be crazy. Now, when I say it works, what I actually mean is it works in theory. But does it work in practice? That's going to be the question. In order to do this, we're going to have to dramatically increase the flow through these two channels, which means that this area is going to have to handle a lot more water, which means that our magic tiles are not going to be up to the job. So we need more magic tiles. So this is going to have to go back. Right, whip out the demolish tool. Enough pontificating. That wasn't actually pontificating. That was what's the thing that you're really good at? Procrastinating. That's it. Enough procrastinating. Just for a bit of background information while I'm doing this, I've just spent about 3 hours in R&D doing the math and trying to understand the behaviour of water wheels. And after 3 hours, I can tell you, I don't understand how water wheels work. Because they do strange things at different depths of water. And I do mean strange things. It's like you would think if the water under this water wheel was deeper, it would still behave essentially the same, right? No, it doesn't. And I think that that's going to cause me like immense problems. The dams have got to be ripped out. Let's get rid of those. Boom, boom. All of this stuff's got to go. It's going. It's going. It's the sky summer sale. Everything must go. I was going to launch into a sky summer sale advert then, and fortunately for you, I thought better of it. I've got to tidy this place up. It's a bloomin' mess. It looks like a scrap heap. See what I did there? Because they're the scrap pots. Yeah, all right. Now this is going to have to be filled in, isn't it? Up to. Oh, now I say up to this level, but this level's actually going down. So maybe I should. Yeah, I'll fill it up to the level below because I may end up dynamiting it down. And there's no point doing more work than we need to. That's rich coming from you, Sky. Mr. Oh, I'll just rip that out and do it again. I'm very worried about the behavior of the water and how much I'm going to have to play around with this area to get this to work. Because trying to shove 50% more water down this channel, I think the most difficult thing is going to be getting it out of this channel. That's what I think is going to be the real problem. Okay, they've laid all of this dynamite. I can blow that, can't I? Yeah. And then I need to put in more threes. Yeah. Well done, Sky. You've exceeded the memory of a goldfish. Narrowly. Okay, cool. They can get across here. You know, guys, I'm going to have to do something about my keyboard because it's really playing up today, and I'm not sure why. I'll give it one more chance. I'm warning you. You're on my last nerve. I know a lot about last nerves. I've been searching for Picture Perfect's last nerve for quite some time.
Yes, you have.
I've got quite close to finding it on occasion. But it's always eluded me. That last nerve. I'm pretty sure I found the last but one. Yeah. I'm relatively sure about that. Use your hotkey when you're doing multiple Sky. All right, fine. Below all of that, BEA, beautiful. And below that little stuff down there. Oh, that blew that whole section, which is fine. That's absolutely fine. So I was just considering the logistics of this and seeing how I could pre-plan to like get materials here in advance. Who are you and what have you done with Sky? Pre-planning. What kind of nonsense is this? I was looking at this area and thinking that's actually big enough for me to get like some piles and stuff on. Now I am going to have a couple more water wheels in there, so I actually want to go across the front there. Yeah, man, there's so much to think about. Okay, what's that? That's 5, isn't it? So 5 bridge, flip it around, and in it goes. Okay, that gets us across there. So we want to do exactly the same on the other side. All of that has got to go. This has got to go. These platforms have got to go as well. In fact, the whole of this has got to go. Do I want to do it right now? Well, it's got to be done sometime, Sky. So probably now is as good a time as any to do it. Oh, this is horrific. Right, it's all gone. It's all gone. These floodgates can go as well. Boom, those can go. Now, you know what? I'm going to pause it because the beavers are going to come and take all this stuff away. And I don't necessarily want them to until I've prepped some storage. So I'll keep it paused for a few seconds. Now, this is going to have to go as well, which is... That hurts. That hurts. What else? Yeah, this bit here's got to go. And... anything that's on these magic tiles is going to have to go. So that's going to have to go. Yep. Okay, I think that exposes... yeah, that exposes all the magic tiles. Right. We rip out these 2 staircases. And let's get rid of those paths. On top and below. Okay, cool. Right. These magic tiles all have to go. So, dynamite and like the whole lot. Boom. Boom. Not only those, but also these. Now, in doing this, I'm going to be able to push all of this stuff up to the other end. So it's going to be much closer for the beavers to get to. So all that goes up here, getting pushed further and further up. Now, you may say to yourself, Sky, why didn't you, like, if this is so awesome, why didn't you do this originally? Well, 2 reasons. First of all, I didn't think about it until literally I was recording the intro to yesterday's video. And then it was, to be honest, it was kind of too late because I didn't know whether it would work. So I had to just like do what I'd already planned out. And I wasn't going to do this. Honestly, I was not going to do this. And then as soon as I booted up the game today, I was like, I kind of got to try it out. So, yeah. Now, I've pushed it into a place here where it's mainly inaccessible. What have we got? We've got 5,500 logs, 2,000 planks. Yeah, some more logs, planks. Right, that is inaccessible at the moment. And that's the way I want to keep it until I've set up some log and plank storage. Well, things are starting to look a bit sorted out now. I'm a bit happier now. I'm putting in medium tank on each side for extract and a medium warehouse for dynamite because they've got a lot of dynamite to lay. What I should also do is put in, I should also put in catalyst and biofuel, shouldn't I? Yeah. Right, those are in. You didn't prioritize them. Yeah, all right, I'll do that. There we go. All right, cool. How are they doing with the dynamite? They're getting there. I tell you what, that looks cool now, doesn't it? With the arrow shape. Shame it's going away, really. You know what? While they're getting on with this, I will tell you, it appears that I have solved my instability problems. Now, I'm debating whether to tell you how, because it's a very long and boring story. It is related to the 13th and 14th gen Intel chip problems. I tried to change my BIOS when the change was when the new BIOS was originally released, which I think came out on like the 7th of August for Gigabyte, which is what the motherboard that I've got. Unfortunately, the serial number on my motherboard is tied to the wrong board. So when I tried to download the BIOS and reflash the BIOS, it was like, no, this is wrong. And it's like, yeah, but I typed my serial number into Gigabyte's download thing, and it came up and said, this is your board, with the actual serial number of the board, right? And it didn't work, and I gave up. So I went back to it, and eventually, by a bit of trial and error, I found out that the correct BIOS is actually for a different board. I know, right? Because my board is supposed to be a Rev 1.0. What is it? It's an Aorus. It's an Aorus Elite AX. Yeah, Rev 1.0. Except that it's not. So, yeah, whatever. It's actually a Rev 1.x brackets 1.0. It was an obscure blooming thing. It took me ages to sort out. But having said that, since I have reflashed the BIOS, everything is, touch wood, everything is smooth. So let's see how they're getting on. Right, they've done all of this. They haven't started on the middle yet because I'm assuming they haven't put in... Oh, yeah, because I haven't given them access yet. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Now, do I dynamite this down? Okay, we need to talk about the magic tiles. So how am I going to do the magic tiles? Well, yeah, this is a little complex, I think. We are going to have to come out... I'm thinking probably like at least to there. Now, for those of you who are not really like familiar with the magic tiles and what they're all about and whatever, it's all about the water. The way water works in the game is the system is constantly looking at each tile and saying how much water's in this tile, right? And then looking at all the tiles around it and saying where can it go? Right. So if the water next to it is like at exactly the same level, then it'll just stay there. So if you've got like a lake, like this, right? These tiles are not going anywhere. So it just goes, yeah, the water next to it is the same, and nothing happens, right? But when it looks at tiles around it and goes, oh, that's lower than this tile, then it divides the water in the tile, or a portion of the water in the tile. I think it's all about, but I don't know. But it divides it between the tiles around it that it can go into, right? So the magic tiles give the water more opportunity to go down to a lower level. And when it goes down to a lower level, the math works differently. So the more edges you've got, the more the water can spread out. So when you're trying to increase flow down a channel, the flow in the channel is determined by how much can get out at some point. So yeah, this is why we're trying to increase the edges. Yeah, I hope that explained it. It's a difficult thing to explain when you're a bear of very little brain. So I've got to do the same thing on this side, but obviously I want to flip these around. Now, this is the first. This is why it's complicated. This is the first layer. We've also got to go down another layer. So this is going to come out to there, which means this is going to have to come up to there and one more. Right. Okay, cool. Now, for example, here, when the water's coming out here, it would probably improve the flow if I add... let's see, because at the moment when it gets to the end here, it's got two tiles, it's got two edges to fall off. But if I was to put in something like that, Now it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible exits. And that will speed up the flow. So, yeah, we'll do the same thing over here, I think. I'm going to have to use every trick in the book to get this to work, by the way, because this is going to be a hell of a lot of water coming down here. All right. So the second set, good Lord. Now, I would have liked to have done magic tiles going in that direction and have like a V shape there, but I don't think it's going to work because I haven't got enough room. This would need to be wider. So what I'm going to try is just having a second set of tiles like here. So it would be it would be there, wouldn't it? I could put them one closer, but I think that might cause problems. So we'll bring it out like this, and honestly, it's just going to be a case of see if it works. Is that going to be enough? Oh, God, I hope so. Well, you know, we'll pretty soon find out. I'm looking at that one and thinking, you know what? I don't actually need to take that out, and if I don't take that out, it gives me an extra edge. So yeah, we won't take that one out. This is the kind of when you're trying to accelerate your flows and deal with like overflows and stuff. This is exactly what you've got to do: is look at each of the opportunities that you have to increase the number of edge tiles. Right. What am I doing? You're conveying a lot of information, but not being particularly entertaining, Sky. Frankly. So you probably want to get on that. Yeah, you got a point. Right, I've put some. Now that I've got these tiles in, I can design things. So I put in the stairs going down here, stairs down here, so they can now get to everything down here. I've mirrored it on the other side; it's exactly the same. And then I've hooked it up to the path going up the center, so they can now do all of this. But boy, that's a lot of work. That's gonna that is gonna take a while. Now I could have tried to do it with like bridges or something, but. It's kind of, I'd rather do it this way. It's probably a little bit slower than using bridges because they've got to swim and they're slower swimming than running. This is your idea of being more entertaining, Sky. Sorry. Oh, shut up. Yeah, it's going to take a while, so I think we just let them get on with it. I tell you what, there is one other thing that we could do. Now, there were quite a few, when I say quite a few, I'm probably talking like 4 or 5 that I saw. People saying you should rip out these platforms and put overhangs. And you know what? I think they've actually got a point. What I've got to do is decide. Sorry, I'm trying to suppress hiccups because I've just eaten, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
Delicious, wasn't it? It was absolutely delish. Do you want to know what it was? Not telling you. So let's rip all of this like just straight out. So those go, and then all of the platforms can go. Do I wait for them to remove the stuff? No, don't care. I just don't care that much. Okay, what I've got to do is wait for the beavers to get out of the way. Now, do it from there and in the middle as well to get it done quickly. Go. Hooray. Right, 4s go in. And then water and large water pumps. 1, 2, 3. How does that look? Yeah. I'm just looking around and trying to find things that I need to do. Because this literally is going to take ages. One of the things that I want to do is I want to get this mine going. If I put a platform there and a platform... That was the opposite one, wasn't it? I think we can get a bridge across there. Boom. Flip it around. Oh, we're gonna have to. Now I could move that one forward, couldn't I? Yeah, go on, do that. I was thinking of putting a pillar in the middle, but no, this is better. Do it like that, and bridge 6. 6. Boom. All right, cool. So all I've got to do now is just route a path round to that, and then we go across. And that's a relatively straightforward route into the colony. Seriously, they were like about halfway when I came over here to like look at this, and then I talked to you for a second, And they finished it. Good Lord. Well, do you want some big boom boom? Because this is pretty huge boom boom. Let's do it. Go. That is some significant boom boom. Good. I couldn't believe how quickly that happened. I was expecting to be here, another, 15 minutes or something, at least, to get that finished. Wow. Awesome. Right. Let's get back up here. What's that done to our dynamite stocks? Good point. Oh, we still got like 3.8k. We're still, we're still virtually full. Well done, beavers. The first water wheel's going to be there, isn't it? Yes, it is. So I've got to get platforms. Oh, this is where I'm going to need 6 million planks, isn't it? That's a good point. And I've also got to put the path back in again. And I need stairs down. God, why is it? Like, why isn't there a just do it button? Like, do this. And it just does whatever you're thinking of at that moment. It'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Not really, because it would take all the fun out of the game. So, point, Sky, what the hell's wrong with you? Yeah, I know. Yeah, how much time have you got? Right, so we've got the path going down there so we can get to everything and do everything. Right, now I can put those platforms in. I really do need to get planks set up. You know what? I can actually rip those out and put... Yeah, that's what I'll do. Right, shut up, Sky. You've got a lot to do and only many hours to do it in. So get a move on. It's going to be like this. Sky, you're screwing up because you're putting in ones. Yeah, I know. I'm putting in ones very deliberately. Why are you putting in ones? Because it's got to be too high. You need 2 high platforms, Sky. This is not going to work. I'm aware that this is not going to work. What I'm going to do next is going to make it work. What I'm now going to do is just put another layer of these on. Why on earth? Well, so why didn't you just put in 2s, you freaking lemon? Because if I do it this way, then I can have a set of stairs up to the first level, and then they can come along the first level, so underneath these platforms, and they can build the water wheels on top. That's why. Aha. Okay. Now we understand. Perhaps you're not a lemon after all. No, I'm a lemon, just not on this particular occasion, about this particular thing. Now, am I going to put all of these in? No, I'm not. No, not just yet. Not just yet. Flip it around. Boom. Okay. So this one is going to be set to obtain logs. And this one is going to be set to obtain planks. And do the same on the other side. Obtain. That one's, I said planks, didn't I? Yeah. And this one is obtain logs. Awesome. Okay. I mean, we have just got to let this get built. It's just as simple as that. I'm thinking I should start putting some pumps in. Shall I do that? I think I'm going to. Yeah, what do I want? Water and mechanical fluid pumps. Let's start the process of getting these in. Flip that around. And the same on this side. That one. There's going to be plenty of other stuff going on. So I can just put these in one by one and get them done. Well, the mine is now up and running. I've only got 5 bots in there at the moment. We'll run it at that level and see how that goes. They're starting to produce scrap metal. Awesome. This one is set up for the scrap metal. Just set to accept. This is set to obtain treated planks, and this one is set to obtain gears. And I've put a couple of barrels in for the biofuel and the catalyst. So, yeah, that's fine. That can just sit there and tick over. Good. How's this looking? How do I like that? The answer is, yeah, that's kind of cool. Right, I'm going to have to figure out this one then. A couple of beaver statues maybe? Yeah, go on, we'll have a couple of beaver statues. All right. Well, yeah, I think they'll look quite appropriate. Yeah, I'll do that one at some point. Like I said, I've got to do some dynamiting here, so I'm not gonna get caught up with that. How are we doing over here? We've got planks, we've got logs. We've got planks. I tell you what, things are a lot better in terms of stuff moving around. Having the extra haulers that we got in the last episode, I think are generally really helping out. So yeah, let's see how are they doing. They're still working on the bottom layer. How much have they done? That's the question. Well, drag this down and you'll be able to see. Good Lord. They've done up to here. Well, we're already halfway done. Although the second half is probably going to take twice as long as the first half, just because of the distance that they've got to go. Well, the first row of new pumps is already in and done. Let's get the next ones in. What are we doing? Mechanical fluid pump. That goes. Yep, there. Flip it around. Boom, boom. There. And that one. Flip it around. Boom, boom. And that one. Okay. I will prioritize these again, because I prioritized the last one. Because I want to know as early as possible if my tiles are going to deal with this. Because if they can't, then I want to be able to adjust the flow. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm putting stream gauges. You know what? I should prioritize those as well, so I can get at least some idea of the flow early. So, yeah, and you can get those stairs built while you're at it. I've got to say, this is going pretty smoothly so far. Is there anything else that I should jump on? You can giggle. All right. Yeah, if I think of something, I'll let you know. Well, the second row of new pumps is in. Now, we were getting a flow through here before of about, what, 8.4, I think, on the outside ones. I think it was like 8.4, 8.2, and then 8 on the central ones. And we are now getting 9 CMS through here. And the height has gone up to 2.12, 2.13. Okay, cool. Oh, this is going to get interesting. Probably quite quickly. Let's see. What do I want? Water. Water, you lemon. Mechanical fluid pump. I tell you what. Tampering with things is always more difficult, I find, than putting in like a new design. You're working around what's already there, and I tend to tie myself up in knots doing these things. You didn't prioritize those, Sky. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point. If I don't prioritize them, they'll never get done. So let's put those in. Well, let's have a quick recap. Where are we? We've just gone into cycle 76. We're on day 3. So I think we've been going about a cycle-ish, something like that. No, actually less, but I think we started on cycle 75, day 14, I think. How are we doing for stuff? Like all the beavers and everything are fine. What are the things we need? We need gears. We need quite a lot of gears. We've got 2.8k. I've actually turned on some more of the gear and plank production. We need metal. We've got 3k. That should be enough to get these pumps in. Treated planks is important. We've got 1.8k. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We might have to ramp that up a bit. Anything else? No, that's really the important stuff. Planks, we've got 10k. That's brilliant. Water's awesome. Look, our food is back up to max. We're back up to 6k. We are pretty much full of everything. Even the grilled spadadoc is coming up, which is nice. So yeah, everything's looking very good. Everything's looking very comfortable. So I can just focus on the build, and that's really nice. The only problem is at the moment there really isn't anything to do apart from putting the pumps in every now and again. Picture?
Yeah.
Have I annoyed you recently? Like in the last half an hour or so?
No.
Check your email. And the bad tide is now approaching. Coming in 3 days. It's not why I brought you back. I brought you back because I've just had an idea. That might possibly lead to something. Because I was sitting here just like idly musing what I could possibly do. And I thought, well, hang on a second. We've got the mine down here, haven't we? I could mine that. And then I was like, yeah, but that one's even further away than this one. And I was like, yeah, but it would be in this district. So then I wouldn't have to import scrap metal from the sky beavers. And then I thought, well, you know what? If we had a source of metal, we could have another bot city going on. And then I thought, what we could have the power bots. And then I thought, go power bots. And that was the point where I thought, yeah, this train of thought might be going slightly off track. No, I then had one more thought, which was maybe we divide the map into basically 3 districts. So we have this district here, which is the scrap bots. We have this district, which is the sky beavers. And then we have this district down here being the power bots. And I think there's some potential to that. I kind of like that idea. It's growing on me the more I think about it. The level keeps going up. So we're down to kind of there now, which is kind of nice. Let's see. Because this needs to be up at like almost 3 tiles deep. We're only 220 at the moment. But look at the current. 9.4 CMS now. I am very conscious that I've got a whole load of bots. All the sky beavers are, well, beavers and bots, sitting around doing nothing on this side of the map. So maybe I should give them something to do. And I was looking at this area and thinking, maybe up here is where the power bots have their main base. And then they can get across to there, they can get across and look after this area. A lot of you have been asking me to green these mountains and have trees on the sides and stuff. So, yeah, we'll do a little bit of that. We will do a little bit of that. I'm just looking. I want them to fill in some of this stuff. I've got to get rid of all these blooming trees, haven't I? Yeah. There we go. I'm thinking we probably take the top off to give us a little bit more space for buildings and stuff. And then, yeah, I'm thinking maybe we have some irrigation up here. Yeah, and we green the mountain. Yeah, that could be cool. I'm also thinking, you know what, this is coming down because I want these towers to be a little bit higher. I want them to be the same height as those. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, we'll do that then. So we'll dynamite this whole thing. So I'm going to need some stairs up there, aren't I? Yes. We'll take that down and we'll take all of this stuff down 1 level. Yeah, all of that round to there. Oh, and that bit round there. Cool. Once they've done that, now they can get across here, which means they can start removing these blooming trees. God, trees are a nuisance, aren't they? Well, the dead ones. The live ones are awesome. I love them. Not in a physical sense. What? What have I said now? I was just trying to make myself clear. People are into all sorts of things. I'll let them remove these. When they've done those, then I'll put a path and some stairs up, and then we'll get rid of these. And then I'm going to start laying dynamite up here as well. They've already started laying the dynamite around there, which is awesome, except for the fact that I haven't put the stairs in, and I need to figure that out. Maybe don't put that one in. I'll have some stairs going up there. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. You going to put the stairs in now, Scott? Yeah. Normally you don't show us that stuff. I know. I'm spoiling you today, aren't I? Right. There you go. So they can get up there. They're going to need a bit more of a path to get across there, and probably to get around the corner they need to go a bit further. That's nice. Cool. I mean, are you going to put more in? Yeah, well, why not? I mean, it seems to be going well at this point. And since that's a rarity, I think I'll take advantage. How about those two as well down there? And the rest of it I'll kind of do at my leisure, I guess. So, but yeah, we can at least do that for now. All right, cool. At least I've given them a bit of work to do, which is nice. I think I'll probably come back and we'll kind of blow it all in one go. I've still got to do more around here, haven't I? Yeah, you know what? Let me get on with that. They've still got lots to do, although they've started on the second layer. Wow, how far have they got? Wow, they're already up to here. My goodness. That's going to be done fairly soon, and then we can start throwing in water wheels. Wow. Okay, loving it. You got to throw in more pumps. Yeah, I know. The bane of my life, these blooming pumps. One there, flipping around. One there. And one there, flipping around. And one there. Hooray. Next row of pumps going in. Right, we have some dynamite to blow. There we go. Boom, boom. We can get rid of all these bits. I will use my hotkey, just for a change. There we go. We can start dynamiting this if I want to. I've got to decide if I actually... I'm fairly sure that I want to bring this down to this level. Because I think we do need a bit of building room. Now, I could do some stuff over there, but I think it'd be kind of nice to have something going on up here. So yeah, we're going to do it. I've decided now. It's done and dusted. I might leave a little bit at this end or something, just to provide a bit of a backdrop. We'll see. Well, I've just realised what the next problem's going to be, and that is pine resin, because we have a limited supply. That's this is the only pine forest that we've got, which is fine for these 4 factories, pretty much, I think. Although that one's not working at the moment. Yeah, it's out of pine resin. Yeah, so I think I need to be a little bit careful, because we need the treated planks to get all these pumps finished, and we've only got like 600 left. I think we shut down this mine for a while. Yeah, that was the mine was a step too far, and then we shut down these 2 smelters. We should be fine. Well, we will be fine on metal. We've got 2.5K coming in. But yeah, I'm going to have to get another pine forest going, and I'm thinking that if I'm gonna plant trees on the mountains, pine trees would be kind of awesome on the mountain sides. I think pine trees look really good on the mountains, so I think that's what we're going to do. Right, dynamite is all laid in up here, so let's give it a bit of boom and see what it looks like. Oh yeah. I think I got it right. Yeah, so we just got a little bit up there, and I'll do the same with this level. But you know what, guys? For once in my life, and pictures glaring at me right now, because it's very, very late here. What time is it? It's like 5 a.m. again, and it's been a long day because editing the last video took a long time, and then I did like 3 hours of R&D, and then I've been doing this for like 3 hours. So yeah, I'm going to call it for this episode. So I hope you'll forgive me for, I really wanted to get this done all in one go, but at the same time, I don't want to rush it, and kind of make a mess of it and not give it justice. So yeah, tomorrow, whoa, I can't wait. We'll get all of these enhancements finished, and we'll get to work on the new bot district, and we'll do some greening, which I know you guys love, the map being all green and trees and pretty and all that kind of stuff. There's tons of stuff to do. It's going to be an exciting one. Say goodnight, picture.
Good night, guys.
Can you hear how tired she is? She's like, good night, guys. She's like, I want to go to bed. It's bloody tight. It's late. Yeah, she's not wrong. All right, guys, thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're looking forward to the next one. I think it's going to be a banger. Catch you for the next one. Peace out.